So, good morning. Couple of days after Thanksgiving, I'm so excited to see you all. You have no idea. We were just talking about how fun, amazing, and crazy, and maybe chaotic our Thanksgiving was. It's so funny how that happens, and I think when we become really aware of that, to realize that, the holidays aren't always just this amazing time of year. A lot of us struggle. A lot of us have got stuff. A lot of us have family members who go through crazy things. It's one of the most stressful times of the year because there's so much going on, right? When we think about it. But what I know is that our world is what we make of it, and we can make it so flippin' amazing. It was one of the things that I had actually posted about this morning. So to get this thing started, though, this morning, I wanted to introduce you guys to a couple of new coaches within our organization to really spread the love here this morning. So first and foremost, I want to bring on Rachel. I know that we had introduced her kind of last week and stuff like that, but I wanted to bring her on this morning just to say hi again, because she's only been with us for a few weeks here this morning. So Rachel, come on off here this morning and just tell us a little bit about your self-love bug and who you are and how you got started.
So I'm Rachel. I am a single mom of a 14-year-old boy who is sometimes sweet, sometimes sassy. But I don't know, I spent 14 years going through medical issues, and my weight was up and down, and I finally had a hysterectomy last year, not knowing that I gained 40 pounds in 1 year. So I kind of traded one health thing for another. And so I was actually looking for a nutritionist, and I ran into Lisa, who used to watch my son, and she's hiding her face as usual. And she had told me about Optavia, so I decided I would try it. And after week 1, I lost 5.5 pounds, and I just felt amazing that I wanted to share it with everybody. So I decided to coach, and I had 3 under me, but unfortunately they pulled out. They have Christmas coming up and some family things, and so they felt like they couldn't do it. I did everything I could to try and tell them, you've got to put yourself first or you can't take care of anybody else. And unfortunately they didn't, but I'm pretty sure the 3 of them will come back come the new year once Christmas and everything is over. So I'm back to square one, but I'm still doing me. Right now I have a lot of family things going on, so I'm focusing on me and my health. And once that gets handled, then I'll get back to trying getting people back on. So it's really hard during the holidays. Everybody wants to eat the food, and they want a New Year's resolution, not giving up Christmas dinner. So kind of me in a nutshell.
So you're going really strong, though. You've had an amazing victory here in the last couple of weeks. Would you mind sharing that with us?
Oh yeah, I quit smoking. So I smoked for 18 years, and I started when I was 15 years old. And one day I was just like, if I'm in a health coach, I have to actually be healthy. So I gave it up, and I've been doing fine. And there's been a couple moments where I'm like, I just want one, but I didn't give into it. And I'm doing good. So pretty exciting.
So freaking proud of you. I love it. I love it. And so proud to hear that you're leading with your health first right now. And that, we all have stuff, we all have clients and things like that we bring on. But the fact that you're being the inspiration, you're not giving up, and you're actually pushing through some amazingly hard things right now with your family and things like that, and still being full of integrity, right? Like you said, if I was going to be a health coach, I kind of have to walk the walk and talk the talk.
Right.
Be healthy. So I love how that is pushing you towards accountability, and you inspire the heck out of me, girls. So freaking proud of you.
Thanks. It feels good. It feels really good. So it feels good not to smell.
There it is.
Yep. I gotta finish getting it out of my car. My car, I still get in and I can smell the must of it, and it's disgusting. And I'm still working on cleaning that out. But it's amazing how you don't smell it while you're smoking. And then once you quit, you can smell it everywhere, and it's actually really disgusting to smell. So still working on that, cleaning it out, but at least I hate it. So that's a good thing.
You're amazing, girl. You're an inspiration to me and so many out there. Um, I'm just really proud of you. I love hearing your story in the short amount of time that you've been on program and coaching yourself. So how much weight have you actually lost since you've been on program, and how long have you been on?
It's been a little over 5 weeks and I'm down 13 pounds. So I have 39 to go. Thank you.
Impressive. Girl, thank you so much for sharing your heart and your soul this morning. We are all super proud of you, Love Bug.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. This is why I get up every single morning, is for stories like this, guys. Like, this is what I live for, just to hear these things. So I want to bring on the newest coach within our organization here this morning. I absolutely love her heart and soul. She's a firecracker. She is just one of the most motivational people that I've ever met. And so I'm going to bring on Sharon Gibson, also known as Slim. She's got one of the most amazing nicknames ever. And so she's going to come on this morning and tell a little bit about her story and why she decided to pay it forward this morning. So Slim, girl, you there?
I am. I was not prepared for this morning, so way to surprise me. Good thing I got up early and got my mojo going. So I apologize in advance. My voice is a little scratchy. I'm getting over a little laryngitis. My daughter shared her cold with me, so you can't hear me that well. I apologize, but it's about the best I have in terms of my voice. So before I tell you a little bit about myself, I would like to congratulate Rachel. I don't know you personally, but I've seen you on Facebook, and I know that that's a huge accomplishment to stop smoking. I personally have never smoked, but I've been around a lot of people who have, even been in relationships with people who have smoked, and it's such a huge transformational change for you, and I'm super proud of you for taking that on. It is amazing to see how much different the world is with the taste buds and the smell and, just your confidence level. So good job, girl. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. So my name is Sharon Gibson. I go by Slim. I answer to either. Excuse me. I am pretty new to the program in general. I met Annika, I don't know, a couple months ago, I guess now, through Facebook, and we just started connecting. We met up for some coffee, and we chatted a little bit about each other's background and things. She told me what she did, and we kind of just left it at that. And then we decided, she decided she thought I might be kind of good at this coaching thing, so she approached me and, kind of let me know what it was about, and we sort of took baby steps into getting started. I'm a student. Actually, I'm 2.5 weeks away from finishing my 3rd semester. So that's both exciting and scary at the same time. Married, I have 3 kids. I have a 13-year-old son, a 12-year-old stepson, and an almost 2.5-year-old tyrant daughter. My husband is a chef, and he's hopefully going to be retiring soon, and I'm a full-time student. I have a photography business that I'm trying to sort of revive as well, that I started a few years ago, and now I'm taking on the health coaching thing. So that's a little bit about me. I just joined November 4th, so I'm really, really new, and I just started coaching about 4 days ago. I have no clients yet, but I have a couple people in the pipeline, and a couple people since I met with Annika last that are interested in hearing about the program. So I'm hoping to get, some people going here real soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. What I love about Sharon is the fact that I didn't look at Sharon from the perspective of weight loss. To be honest with you, when you look at Sharon, she's got an amazing freaking body. She's got it together. But we started her on the 3 and 3 program to help maintain her weight and just help a little bit, with those things. Cause I saw for her, she was go, go, go all the time. She was a busy mom. And, like the rest of us, sometimes we have a tendency to sacrifice our own health and things like that when it comes to time freedom, when it comes to fueling our body properly, to having the energy and the good sleep and stuff like that. And she's like, well, I might as well try the 3 and 3 program, and really, see what this is all about before I start coaching. So you guys will probably see a ton of her posts and stuff like that in Healthy Habits all the time, how she's doing the 3 and 3 and really doing well on that. And so crazy watching her go to paralegal school, be a full-time mom, full-time wife, wife of a chef. Actually, Jerry works at U.S. Foods and knows Darren McKillop, which Sharon, by the way, her husband knows Darren. So it's really funny to see how this kind of goes together and how we all know each other. Like it's the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, it becomes the 7 degrees of Optavia, or maybe 2 degrees of Optavia, like 3. Yeah. So Sharon Love, thank you so much for sharing a little bit this morning. Sorry to hear about the voice. I was hoping that you would get away from Braylon's, but you live it. So mom life. Oh, well, I'm excited to, just kind of bring us all together this morning. This is one of my favorite parts about what we do is our family and really loving on each other. And so I kind of wanted to take this opportunity this morning to really talk about how we're leading with our own health first. The holidays can be so crazy when it comes to all of the events, the stress, the mindset, taking care of everybody else. And what we're seeing right now is a lot of people don't lead with their health first. Why do you think November or January 1st comes around and everybody's like, oh my God, I've got to do something for the New Year's? It's because right now, starting like October, November, December, everybody is just going from here and dive bombing with their health, right? What we have right now is an amazing key, an amazing gift. Okay, we all know this. Optavia isn't just about losing the weight, but how are we making better choices? How are we designing our own lives? How are we sticking with this mental aspect of our life and in continuing to grow and become the best versions of ourselves possible? A lot of us during this time shut down. You see people shut down like crazy and they're just like, I'm just trying to survive, just trying to float above water right now. And we have the answer. We have the key. So I want to say really this time of year, please, if nothing else, lead with your health first. Okay. You cannot do for anybody else if you do not take care of yourself first, right? We have the tendency to go to food and comfort foods because the world is chaos. We have so many events that we're going to, parties, cooking, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, there's Hanukkah, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on, okay? And we're worried about buying things for other people. We're worried about the time crunch, the kids are out of school. Like, that's craziness right there. There's all sorts of it. And I don't even have to go through most of this stuff with you guys. So if we don't lead with our health first, number one, we're not going to help each other. We're not going to help ourselves. Okay. So I would really say focus on that right now. How are you fueling your body? Are you sleeping in the morning? Get back into routine. Okay. This isn't a time to slack off. You'll feel worse in the end if you do. The guilt is so much worse than if you're not leading with your health first. Okay. So the number one way you're going to really impact lives right now is actually by leading with your health first. People are going this way. When you start to go this way, people say, well, what the heck are they doing different? Why are they so happy? Why are they so stress-free? How the heck are they losing weight during the holidays, let alone not gaining the weight? People need every single aspect of this program that we have. And it's not just about the weight. It's about the mental weight. Guys, this is the most crazy time of year when people actually go through divorce. People commit suicide. People are depressed. People need our love and affection and connection more than anything else right now. They need to know that there's somebody there that cares, that loves them, that's thinking about them, because they're not putting themselves first right now. They're thinking about everybody else and not them. Are you guys going to be the dream weavers? Are you guys going to be the inspiration, the love, the guiding light? It starts with you. So are you guys drinking your water? Are you fueling your bodies properly? Are you making sure that you're getting time for you? Are you investing in you and getting some exercise, getting out, spending time with your family and doing the things that matter most? How are you guys dealing with your stress? Are you guys taking the time to read a good book? But not only a good book, one that makes you grow, one that makes you think and become more, right? How are you guys paying it forward? So a lot of you guys are going to try to want to grow your business, but you're never going to grow your business if you don't grow who you are as people, okay? So one of the things that I wanted to put down and talk about tonight is, or today, because it kind of dropped here. We had a cloud or something, so it started to turn like nighttime. If your health is shallow, so will be what you spread, okay? If you are not leading with your health first, you cannot inspire other people. You cannot give the value that you need to. And that's what I really want to encourage you guys to do. As health coaches, we are here to provide value in other people's lives, okay? We are not going to be successful if we're not successful in our own health, but also helping other people succeed. Success is based on who you're helping achieve what they want in their life. Success isn't an intrinsic thing. It isn't a selfish thing. Success is about helping other people obtain what they want in life. And therefore, in reciprocity, in karma, we receive that back, okay? So I want you guys to think about that real quick. You cannot give value.
I think she's frozen.
Oh, did I freeze?
Oh, there she goes.
Am I back?
You're back now, though.
The joys of working out of an Airbnb. One more week, guys. One more week. All right, so let me go back to that. You cannot give value if you haven't obtained value. Let me say that again. You cannot give value if you have not obtained value. Okay? So if you're not leading with your health, you're not pushing yourself to grow and become more and actually seeking these things, you are not going to be able to give that back to anybody. Okay? So I want to show you some amazing things that we can start doing, especially this time of year right now, to actually give value to people. And it's not just about the financial giving. It's not about giving with the weight loss. It's about being the inspiration and giving back. And I'm unstable again, aren't I? Because Jerry, I just saw smile.
Why didn't the kid want so I
Am I back?
why didn't
Am I back yet?
Yeah, you keep yeah, kind of. You're going in and out, honey.
Okay. Hey, are we using a ton of internet? Like, is the internet drying up? His computer's on and his Kindle's on. Think? Nope. Unplug it. Sorry, guys.
Happens.
Gotta love it. Okay, so let me disconnect my phone too. And maybe that will help speed up. Okay. All right, so let me know if I bounce out again. Okay, so how do we impact lives right now? We can impact a ton of lives. A ton of lives. What we're doing right now may not populate exactly right now, but it may. It's about what value you're giving people and creating trust and creating connection and authenticity and saying, hey, come with me, allow me to help you right now, okay? But they may not be ready just yet, and that's okay. January 1st, February, you better believe but the value that you've given them in November and December is going to populate then. People are skeptical by nature. That's okay. How many of us were skeptical when we tried this thing because we had done 15 things beforehand that never freaking worked before? I know I was. Now, I'm sharing this thing like crazy because I know what I've got in my hand. Okay? So Facebook is one of the ways right now that we're going to give massive value to people. But it's not only Facebook. It's about getting out and connecting with people, having coffee dates, saying, what can I help you with? I want to get to know you. What's going on in your life? People need breaks in their life. People need connection. People need love, guys. Above all, they need love and to allow somebody to know that they're there for them. People want that above all. So how are you going to actually give that to people? Give it away. Give it away like nobody's business, guys. Okay, so let me show you how I'm actually giving a lot of value and made my weekend absolutely crazy, where I'm meeting with 2 people and doing about 7 health assessments this weekend. Okay, so let me share my screen a little bit, and hopefully, we don't bounce out. It's probably going to take a second here. So when you look at my Facebook feed, I am trying to give value to people. I'm trying to offer them health and hope, okay? If my health is shallow, I'm going to be sharing shallow posts. If I'm not being the inspiration, I'm not going to be able to share that inspiration, right? So already this morning, I'm going to sneeze. I'm talking about this long post, but well worth the investment. I'm talking about what's changed in my life. Talking about the physical weight that I've lost. Yeah, that's great, but life is about choice. It's about the mental weight that I'm losing and about making choices, okay? I'm trying to add value to somebody's life. Already, 11 people are looking at this, and I've got some comments on here, okay? I'm sharing my life about my son, feeling entertained. Think I may have pissed off the boy teaching him a new game, right? Mom wins. Kind of funny, right? I like to add humor. It's not always business. I'm not going to be sitting there all the time just pounding health coaching and the program. I'm talking about what matters most to me in my life. My son, being there for him. Okay? So what else? Black Friday sales are great, but let's get real. We're so busy buying stuff for our kids and everybody else, right? We get stressed, tired, cranky, lethargic. My goal is to never hear another mom tell me, I desperately want to do your program, but with the holidays coming up, I think I'm going to have to wait on getting my own health in order. This is not a diet. It's a lifestyle. It's not about restrictions. It's about what you gain. You deserve this, right? And I'm offering a health scholarship. I have 36 people liking on this and about 16 comments, okay? People are asking, tell me more, right? Jennifer, I'm ready. Like, let's go do this, okay? I need to do this. Tell me more, beautiful lady. The only way I'm going to get this interaction, though, is that if I'm going to my friend's page and actively being interested in what they do and being a part of their lives, okay? Can I brighten up your Black Friday a little bit? 270 people viewing this rainbow. It seems shallow, but it's not. This is beauty right here, okay? We'll skip that post. Well, this was Jamel sharing my stuff, so let's go through that again, okay? This is what we did for Thanksgiving. Blessed, thankful, and loved. Grateful for life. Grateful for the life that I'm living right now, okay? I'm asking people to join my Thanksgiving. Come say hi and make our day a little bit brighter. I'm talking about community here. And thank you, Christina, for this post, because sometimes I don't have all the time in the world to be posting about this. But this is what matters. Community, love, connection. This Be Fed event was the best event ever. We were talking about the most amazing things and connecting with one another. We added so much value that day. Okay? I'm also showing people I'm not perfect. We are not perfect, guys. Okay? This makes people laugh. This makes people realize that I'm approachable, just like them. Okay? Learn to laugh at yourself when you fall down. I'm adding value with that. And I'm also throwing out another health-related post. I'm curious. If you could be at a healthy weight and not have to think about it again, how many pounds would you be losing? 66 freaking comments. I'm asking for engagement. Okay? Another thing, I'm asking for people to help create and design our dream home. I'm showing them what we're creating. And I want to know. I'm curious. What do people like better? Right? B's winning. I'm doing Facebook Lives. This is the biggest thing ever, guys. I'm adding value to people's lives. Is that you or your ego talking? Right? What we know is that the weight loss is great, but how are you dealing with the mental stuff going on in your life? And how are you adding value to people's life? People want to know you. They want to know your personality. They want to know what you're learning and what's changed with you. Okay? So I want you guys to be social. I want you guys to give back. So when you look at, oh, what the heck's her name? I'm trying to think. When you look at the leaders in our company, go look at other people's Facebook page and see what they're doing. They're not sharing Optavia. They're saying they're a mom boss. They're a health coach. And what else are they doing? Okay? So Ray is an amazing person that I absolutely love. Okay? She's always sharing value. Okay? She's sharing value. She's sharing her story. She's sharing recipes. Okay? She's got a lot of people liking on this, right? Can I have the recipe? Absolutely. She'll probably comment on that and say, here's the recipe. Let me know how you like it. Okay? So ruin Thanksgiving in 5 words. Okay, she's just being funny with some of this. And that's what we want. We want engagement. We want to see that we're approachable. We want to have fun with this thing. If we're not having fun, we're doing it wrong. Okay? Being thankful. She's talking about who she is. And she's inspiring people. Okay? She loves to read. Okay, this year alone, she's read over 500 books. Do you think that she's offering value to her clients and to herself? You better believe it. So this is another thing that she's sharing. Even though she only has 5 likes on this, you better believe people are seeing this. Okay? Be fearlessly authentic. She's sharing her journey again. Okay? She's talking about recipes again. She's living her life. Worrying means you suffer twice. Okay? There's all sorts of things. So when you guys want to know how to share yourself and share your story, go look at some of these other coaches' pages. Brad Miller, Tracy Scarce, they're amazing. Look at his son. What's the best deal that you found on Black Friday, right? Some people are engaging in that. Being thankful. Your comfort zone. Teeny tiny, where the magic happens, right? He's talking about this, 100% true. He is sharing what he's learned and adding value, right? Obligatory morning workout pick. Okay, not stopping, staying consistent. Just me and my buddy in blue in the background. He's being funny. He's being consistent and he's showing that he's being consistent. He's sharing his funny son, which is an absolutely big crack up. Okay, working out again, healthy choices. Okay, so what are you truly grateful for your life? He wants to know people and what they're grateful for. There's all sorts of things that you can share. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share for a second here. Let me close that for a little bit. Facebook is important, okay? But what I want you to make sure that you're doing when you're doing Facebook, don't be shallow and just sharing before and after pictures and just saying, look at so-and-so's journey, okay? They're great, but you got to add value with that, right? What do you think's different about this picture from the picture on the left to the picture on the right? Please help me congratulate Lisa, because not only is she gaining more confidence right now, she's living a life of abundance. She's doing things that she never thought possible, and during the holiday season. Congratulations for losing the weight that you have, sweetheart. I'm sure it feels amazing, right? People sometimes will scroll through the long diatribes of these stories, make it short and impactful, okay? Sometimes it's good to do a long feed though, because sometimes people are just scrolling like first thing in the morning. That's why I put the post that I did this morning, because people are sitting there with their coffee in the morning and they're scrolling Facebook. But I'm bringing a call to action and creating something very dynamic to catch somebody's attention so that they will read. But this will never happen. I'm not going to other people's pages and being interested in what they're doing as well. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care about them. Be interested in them. Start authentic conversations in Messenger saying, oh my God, what did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Did you cook a big meal? Did you have it at your house? Did you guys play games afterwards? What did you do? Do you participate in Black Friday? How are you feeling after Thanksgiving? Oh my God, that's a huge one right now. What did you guys do for Thanksgiving and how are you feeling afterwards? So many people are feeling so stuffed and fat and lethargic right now. Guys, be there for them. Being social. Being social is the number one thing that has helped me grow my business. People, again, don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. When I sat down with Sharon, I really wanted to get to know her. I really wanted to know who she was. She was sharing inspiration like crazy on Facebook. She was living above the line. She was freaking funny too. And I connected with that. I was like, I want to know that chick. I want to know who she is. I was curious, but I was also curious to know how this may help her. Because guys, we all put on a mask. There's always something that we're trying to cover up. All of us want more, to become more, to do more. If you want to be the inspiration, you got to be interested in what's going on in people's life. But you've also got to pull up your big girl panties and be like, all right, I need to lead with my health first, and I need to do these things. So I need to be the inspiration. So lead with your health first, but go out there and search for those people who are looking for more. Search for those people who want more, to become more. Put a post out there like that. I want to know who wants to become more and be more. I want to know who the doers are. I want to know who's tired of sitting on the couch and taking naps during the wintertime. I want to know those people who want more time freedom. I want to know those people who want to engage more with their kids and be the change in the world. I want to know the entrepreneurs. I want to know the gift givers. I want to know the nonprofit seekers and builders. And how can I give back to those people who want to become? Okay? Give back. Give back this time of year. Right now, I'm thinking about the sales lady who has helped us so much with our house and how much she has given us, even though there has been stressful times. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy her a little thing of flowers before we go visit her and say thank you so much for being the advocate for us and doing what you have. We want you to know that we appreciate you. Those little acts of kindness go so far, guys. We cannot receive until we give. So how are you guys going to give back? It comes back in little gifts like that. Give little momentum. What's not momentum? What's the word I'm looking for? Please tell me. Help me here. No, somebody come off mute.
Mementos.
Mementos. And then I'm thinking Mentos. Thank you, Robin. Give those back. Because karma, the universe, gives back to you what you put out, times 10. So, and it's not just about the physical gifts. It's about meeting somebody where they're at. Go ahead, sit down and have coffee and hold their hand and listen to what they're struggling with, right? Another thing that we're doing right now is giving $25 out of our own accounts, or $30 or $50. I wouldn't do more than 50. But in investing in people and taking that out of our own accounts to help them start program. And that's what I'm telling people right now. It's an early Christmas gift. My way of saying, I really truly care about you and your health and the goals that you want to accomplish. And so I'm willing to invest in you right now. Are you willing to invest in yourself and give back to yourself? Because that above all is most important, right? We're also doing things for nonprofits and charity events right now. So you better believe that I'm going to be posting about making food for the Ronald McDonald House. Jacob, Jeremiah, and I a month ago put on our calendar that December 14th, we're going to go cook dinner for the Ronald McDonald House and those families that are struggling right before the holidays, that kids are in the hospital right now. Give them some. It's going to be healthy too. It's not going to be a gut bomb, but it's going to taste freaking fantastic, right? And you know that we're going to love on them and be there for them, just like those people were there for us when we needed it 2 years ago. So how are you going to give back? When you give, so shall you receive. Okay? Invest in your clients right now. Okay? Invest in your clients like crazy right now. If they don't return your calls or your text messages, that's okay. Let them know that you're there. I'm here. If you're struggling, if you're having a hard time, reach out to me. I want you to know that I'm here. You don't have to do this alone. The holidays can be the hardest time. Are you open to allowing me to help? Come grab my hand. Okay? If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. That's okay. Just be there for them. And when you invest back, they are more willing to refer you to their friends and family because they know that you care. Above all, care and invest in them. Okay? Offer solutions. Offer solutions right now to people. When you share on Facebook, when you share in people's lives, when you are around them, offer value and offer solutions. Okay? So when you're thinking about how you can give back, what kind of value and things can you give back right now? Okay? You can give your heart. You can give your time. You can give your strength. You can give your soul. Okay? Go do laundry for somebody who's struggling. Go do their dishes. Go babysit for Christina. Like, she's like, yes, please. Like, these are the things, I am not kidding you. Jamil knew what it was to invest in somebody. He invested in me and Jeremiah and said, let us come and do your laundry and take care of you, right? That right there meant the world. Did I take him up on it? No, but it was the thought that counts. And it was about the action that he was willing to do. Okay? So I'm all about doing those things. So I want to come off for the last 15 minutes, and I want you guys to come off of mute and really ask some questions and things that either you're struggling with or want some help with posts or how you can give back or any questions that you guys have got. Like, this is your time too. So come off, bring yourself off of mute. You can unmute yourself and let's chit chat. Family time.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Sorry, I'm just gonna jump ahead of everybody.
Good girl.
I want to be a value. So where do you suggest that I go to get like really good information? Go to the book, go to Dr. A's page, go to your page, go to Christina's page to get that kind of information that's really valuable to people right now.
Okay. So there are tons of things that you can do to give value. So I want you to definitely pay attention to what kind of value you're trying to put out there. Okay. So if you want to give valuable recipes, okay, you can go to Dr. A's Habits of Health book and Appendix B. There's all sorts of lean and green recipes. But when you do that, make sure you're saying, dude, I love this recipe. It's one of the most amazing things that I've had right now. It increases my energy without making me feel like I've got the holiday grogginess. Who wants this recipe? You're asking for engagement, right? But throw a picture of it up there, okay? Pinterest is another one of those things. But instead of sharing, the recipe itself, grab the picture, and then whoever wants the recipe later say, yep, I'll private message you, and then screenshot it to them afterwards. Okay, and say, if you make this, let me know how it is. Okay. So there's all sorts of places you can get recipes. Sandy's kitchenadventures.com is another great place that you can get those recipes. They're all over the place, even in Healthy Habits. Okay. Add value in the client support group. Okay. Each one of us coaches should be posting in that group to add value. Talk about your struggles, because we're all still clients. Talk about inspiration, right? Talk about Dr. A's tips. Yes, you can go in Dr. A's book and get all sorts of stuff. When you look in that book, there's all sorts of health facts and all sorts of things that you can do. Go in chapter 21 and throw something about how to manage your stress during the holidays, okay? But make sure that in order to get good feedback and make sure people are actually seeing this, you're gonna wanna make sure to like, and comment on your friends' posts and feed, because otherwise it will not show up in their messenger feed, okay? Or in their Facebook feed. Other value that you can get. What books are you reading?
I just finished the 4 Agreements. That was absolutely amazing. And I'm going to listen to it again this week while I'm at work, because it actually reduces my stress to listen to it. The things that I connected with that book outweigh any of the other books that I've done this year. So I'm ordering the 5th Agreement because he has another book out there. And I actually gave it to a couple people because you can send it to people. So I gave them the gift of that book. Yeah.
See, and that's just it. And honestly, I love Audible. However, and this is something that I learned from Jamil, when you get a physical copy of a book, it's so much easier to flip through it and go self-management. Make your goals public.
Right.
Do you want accountability? Do you want to succeed? Then don't hide behind it. Make your goals public, because that way it increases your integrity and to do the things that you don't want to do, and it keeps you accountable. Dude, I just opened that up. There's a post.
Right.
There's a post that you can post in Healthy Habits right there. Say, who needs accountability? One of the best things that you can do from an emotional intelligence 2.0 is to make your goals public. That will keep you accountable. That will push you when you don't want to do the things. Who else needs to make their goals public? Post below. Like, this is the kind of value, and I came up with that in 30 seconds at the most. Right? It's about adding value, but I wouldn't do that if I wasn't obtaining value myself. Right? Why do you think Christina's so successful too? She's doing the work and she's putting it out there. Why do you think Lisa's so successful, and Jerry? All of us. Because when you do the work and you add value to your own life, and then you put out there what you are obtaining and that you want to share that, that is where people go, I want what Leslie's got.
Okay.
It's got to come from here. You've got to be authentic. You've got to be transparent. And you got to share your heart. So where else can you grab value? You can grab it from other people's Facebook feeds, but change it up. Okay, use your own words. Get inspiration, but don't copy, cut, and paste. And don't share other people's posts, because then they go to the other person's posts. Okay. Another thing that you can do that I've done, I'm looking at my planner that's on the floor. A whole month in advance, I have created topics that I want to talk about. Cost versus investment. That's a huge thing. People think about cost during the holidays versus investment. What are you willing to invest in this year versus getting people a stupid gift card that doesn't mean anything? Tell your husband, I don't want the freaking booties and the slippers. I want my freaking body back. Like, that's a post. What else did I write down? Like, I'll just give you guys some good stuff to talk about. Like, what else do we got here? Thanksgiving recipes, ways to give thanks. How to instill growth mindset in kids. How traditions affect us and our children. Okay? Activities for kids for the holidays. Dude, parents need to keep their kids busy during the holidays. And I don't want Jacob on the Kindle all the time. You better believe I'm going to go to Michael's and give him activities and things like that for him to do, and fun things, right? Fun things to do. I don't want to just be on the computer all day long either. I want to spend time with him and have fun with him. So tonight, guess what we're going to do? I'm going to go invest in my son and go post that. Hey, you guys want a really cool thing to do with your kids? Here's one, okay? Connection versus gifts. That's a huge post. Does this give much value to somebody, a coffee cup? I don't think so. It's
That's
cute.
what it says.
Well, but that's it. That's it, right? But if you write a note with this and just say, hey, you mean the world to me. And I was thinking about you every single morning, that when you pick up this coffee cup, that you're thinking about our love and connection. And this is how much it means for me to be able to give you that. And I hope that every morning when you pick up this coffee cup, that you think of me. But the connection with that and why we do those things means more than the cup itself. Because if this was to break, this and this remain. So when you're giving gifts, give your heart with those things. So talk about those things. You really want to give something that means a lot to somebody this year, think about the connection versus the gift itself. Add that and post about that, because that's another post that I'm going to do. Like, these are the things that I love to talk about. Fulfillment versus food. There's another post. Write about that. Put a picture with it, though. People are visual. Find a picture that is gorgeous. Sharon's noticing this already. She's already going to Facebook and we haven't even got there yet. She's sharing all of this stuff. Like, she knows that people are visual people. So create a dynamic content with a dynamic picture, and you've got a dynamic freaking post. Be intentional about what you guys post. Taking time off during the holidays. I posted this. One of my goals is to never have a father work through the holidays instead of spending the time with their kids. You know, that saddens me. Talking about what we're doing. There's all sorts of things that you guys can post. Sit down, take 10 minutes, write these things down. You've got a whole freaking month or 2 months worth of posts and things that you can post. Did that help, Leslie? Okay. Okay. Who's next? This might go over. It always does, right? I'm going to pull a Jamil. So what other questions have we got? What other things that are you asking that you want to build your business? Lisa? Yeah.
I don't take a lot of time to sit and read, but I would like to. And I always hear you talk about all these motivational books. So for somebody like me that doesn't sit and read those, can you give me like a good list of starting books?
Absolutely.
You know,
Yep.
like over Barnes and Noble today, because Seth has a gift card that he needs to spend. I could go off into a different section maybe.
Yep. Absolutely. I can give you a list of a ton of books. One of them we got at Salt Lake City, which is this one, Skill with People. Okay, and I'm recording this so you guys can watch the playback. This is the smallest book ever. It will take you like 20, 30 minutes to read. So Skill with People by Les Giblin, okay? Yep, so Sherry, she's asking for books that she can read to start growing herself and adding value to her clients and everybody else. Another one is Developing the Leader Within You. Why did I just lose his name? Because I'm having a hard time today. I say this book all the time.
John Maxwell.
Thank you. I just pulled it up. I'm gonna go through my Audible right now. Anything by Brene Brown. It's Brene. Braving the Wilderness is amazing. It's basically about loving yourself enough to go it alone and be the leader within yourself, and realizing that we all need connection, but to love yourself enough to know that you're unique and you don't have to rely on anybody else, and to heal yourself. And I'll warn you, that one, you'll cry a lot. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. This comes from more a scientific background on why we do what we do and habits, so that you can help better explain some of this stuff to clients. So The Power of Habit, why we do what we do. I'm going to go with anything by Simon Sinek. It's S-I-N-E-K. So he's got a great book called Start With Why, or Leaders Eat Last, which I really love. Listen to Zig Ziglar. Zigziglar. He talks about leadership and success principles. It's about limited mindset, belief systems, and things like that that don't work for us, and learning how to get out of our own way and to get rid of some of these belief systems and clay that just don't serve you. Yeah, I'm loving the cat Robin too. This is freaking hilarious. He's just sitting on you. Bye. There's so many things. Let's see, Jim Rohn. Anything by Jim Rohn, and that's R-O-H-N. but it depends on where you're at and what you want to work on. So for me, I was dealing with a lot of emotional pain and healing that I had to heal first. With that, Brene Brown was monumental. Once I could heal from that and be strong, it was more about developing the leader within you, the power of habit, why we do the things that we do. Miracle Morning is amazing. It talks about leading with your health first, not picking up the phone within the first hour of getting up, because we're 74% more effective and efficient in our life if we don't pick up electronics, and we start with intention about what we want to create. So that was good. That should be enough. That's at least 10.
But for like a first or second.
A first or second book? What do you want to work on first?
I don't really know, but you gave me some good ideas. I think what I'll do is I'll just go grab a couple of them and sit and just kind of see.
That's what I would do. Go sit in the self-development section up there and go pick up a couple of those and see what one hits your heart first.
Yeah, I think I will. I'll do that. Sounds like a fun thing. Oh,
What was that? We had a monster in the background.
vibrating and it keeps falling.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, all good. I have my son trying to hit my butt. Okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you know, like I'm struggling massively with work, and my stress level with work is so bad that I'm having nightmares that, you know, it's come Monday, it's going to be ugly. And then I'm dealing with a lot of family stuff. So I'm really struggling with like putting my, you know, with my Facebook posts and my happiness, because truly right now, I'm struggling huge. I have, you know, you mentioned like, you know, you're talking about, you know, people going through divorce and suicide and depression, and that's everything my family's going through right now. So I'm struggling to like be the happy person I am. Sorry. How do I push through that? How do I don't know. I've lost my light.
Know that you're not alone. We are all here for you. Lean in on the people that give you light, that give you hope, and ask for help above all. Okay? These things that you're going through right now, they're events. And we've all gone through them, baby. You're not the only one. Okay? I mean, from what Jeremiah and I dealt with Jacob, from my dad trying to commit suicide and me having to be the one to pull him from the car, all of those things, I had to lean on my support system, get love. And sometimes it takes getting rid of the people in our life that don't serve us too, and creating healthy boundaries and knowing what's okay and what's not okay for our own health.
Yeah.
Okay? So you got to take care of you first. Listen to your heart. Know what it is that makes you happy, and don't let anybody else steal that light from you, babe.
I just carry, I've always carried the weight of my family on my shoulders, and you know, it's all my family. It's my brothers and my parents that are going through it right now because of my brothers. And I just carry that. So I'm having a hard time like putting out my true happiness inside, because I feel like I'm being fake, because right now I'm struggling with their stuff, and I know I shouldn't, but they're my little brothers. And you know, my Thanksgiving I spent trying to find my niece because my brother was going crazy, and my parents threatening divorce because it's my stepmom and my dad. And I think they're okay now, but I carry that burden. I carry, like, I want to take it all on so they don't have to feel the pain. And so that's what I'm struggling with right now. And pushing out there like happiness and how great things are, because truly, like when I'm selfish and I just think about myself, I'm good. But it's just all the stresses of outside life right now are just, I don't have it in me right now.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're all family here right now. So how is that making you feel right now? The fact that you've got the weight of everybody else on your shoulders. What is that doing to you?
I feel awful. Awful. I'm depressed. I literally am spending my time worrying about, what the next phone call is, or, what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I just feel like there's so many negatives right now that I can't push through it. I don't know how, there's nothing happy right now.
So one of the things that has helped me is to realize that this stuff that's happening to you right now, we all get it. It doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt right now. And it's okay to feel that and give yourself some grace. Okay? Give yourself some grace, baby. You are a caring person. You have a heart of gold and you really want to be able to help everybody. But can you?
No.
Your job? No, it is not. It is their job to take care of them. You can be there for them and listen to them and say, hey, is this really what you want? Is this really what you want to do? What is this creating for you right now? But that's all you can do. You cannot change their actions. You cannot change their thoughts. You cannot change anything about who they are. The best thing that you can do is say, you know what? That is them. That is not me. Let go of some of those things. You can bleed for them and you can hurt for them, but have some detachment, because otherwise it's just going to pull you down with them.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people right now that are loving, that are caring, that are doing more, that are being happy, and realize that's their stuff. When they're done with it, then they can come back in and you can say, hey, here's some tools, but I can't go there emotionally with you because that's not okay. And I'm enabling you right now by allowing you to continue to pull this shit on me. Excuse my language, Lisa. I'm sorry. This clay, this is not okay for you to put this on me. This is your life. You need to pull up your panties and figure out what you need to do. And it's not okay that you keep putting this on me. I've got my own life and I'm working through my stuff right now. Doesn't mean that I don't care for you. Okay? It does not mean that. But you have a choice right now. What are you going to choose to do? Are you going to choose to do that and be negative? Or are you going to choose to do something different? And if you're going to choose to be negative, I'm sorry, that just doesn't fit in my life right now, babe.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I do. But I can't go there with you because it's not healthy for me and it's not healthy for you. So I'm going to go walk this path and be with some people that are really uplifting right now and that are choosing to do life differently.
Yeah.
Okay? And when
Yeah.
you're talking about these things on Facebook, if you want to, I throw it out there. So you know what? Life isn't always peaches and cream. How many of us have been dealing with this, and this, like I've been dealing with my own family? You know what? That's okay because that's life. But I am going to choose not to allow these things to affect me. I'm going to choose and hustle through life and be the change. And I'm going to choose to be around some amazing people.
Yeah.
You are strong.
Sometimes.
You quit smoking.
Yeah.
That's
I
huge.
didn't start through it, so I wanted to start again. But it's just hard. I want everybody to feel good. I want everybody to be happy, and I feel like, there's some way that I can give them that, but I don't know.
The only way that you can show people that is to be that. You only have control over you, your actions, your thoughts, your belief systems, your life. If you allow that clay to come onto you, that is your choice too.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Read Braving the Wilderness right now by Brene Brown. That's going to help you.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest.
Dude, you probably just added so much value to this call right now. It's not even funny, you know? And Robin's right. Don't sugarcoat life. Don't sugarcoat it. We've all been through crap. When you learn to share your vulnerability, your authenticity, your truth, and how you're pushing through it, even though you don't freaking want to, oh my God, is that powerful. But give yourself some grace. Take care of you first. Go get a freaking massage. Go turn off your freaking phone. Go for a walk. Go do you.
Yeah.
Go journal. Good job, Jerry. I'm better at sign language.
That works for me, doing journaling, just writing it down. Nobody's going to read it. You don't even have to keep it if you don't want to. I just did this yesterday. I wrote a letter to myself, forgiving myself for my past mistakes and for people that I've allowed to hurt me.
Mhm.
Got it all out, wrote it, took me like 3 pages, walked into the garage, grabbed a bucket, took a lighter, and burnt it and said goodbye to it. Am I healed? No. Did it help? Yes. Just be you, okay? You can't fix them. You can just decide for yourself that you need to be healthy for you, and then it radiates through everybody else. Because I can see it. I have a 16-year-old, which I don't know if you saw him like zombify in here before, but it radiates. They're learning by watching what we do, not by listening to what we say. So that's the most important thing that I can give you. We all go through it. This is the safest zone any of us have in our lives for sharing this kind of stuff.
Thank you.
But just figure out, get it out of your head and out of your heart, and just kind of, like Annika said, give yourself grace, give yourself space. It's not your problem to fix. It's just your compassion and empathy that are trying to fix the world. You can't.
Yeah.
Okay? Do
Thank you.
something for you that works for you.
If I can add anything to that, it's something that Jamel always taught me as well. Emotions have a way of paralyzing us. The best thing to do is just to get into action and keep yourself busy. Honest to God. I know that sounds funny. Like, it's good to process and deal with those things, but if you find yourself sitting on the couch and curling up in a ball, get the heck up. Just get the heck up and go do something. And get out of your mind, get out of your house. That's why they say just get up and get into action, because emotions don't serve our goals in our life the way we think that they do. It's good to be emotional beings and care, but when it comes to paralyzation, know the difference on what a good emotion is and versus a bad emotion, and learn to get rid of the bad. And when that comes up, just be like, all right, what do I need to do? Write down things. Like, it's helped me so much.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry. I feel better.
Don't ever say sorry.
Just.
Don't ever say sorry. That's what we're here for.
If it wasn't your turn to cry on this, it was my turn. So, we'll just alternate.
Okay. I like that.
We've all been through this, and this is the safest place for you to do that. And you can talk to any of us about it, because all of us have had these days where we're like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with everybody else, and why do I have to fix them?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to get to a point where you are like, you know what? I can't fix this. This is your choice. You make a choice, and then we can talk. And if you need ideas, I can help you with that. I love you, but at a certain point, I can't fix this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can do this. there's a couple of us on here that are on the other side of where you are right now. And we feel way better. The weight has lifted. And yes, we feel bad that they're going through something that they don't necessarily have to, but because of a choice they made, they're going through it. And because of a choice, they can get out of it.
Yeah.
And you can keep moving and you're going to feel so much better.
Yeah.
Because usually, honey, I'm the one crying on this.
We all are.
Yeah.
It's a
So,
season. It's a
Yeah.
season, Rachel. We all have seasons. And what we want to realize is that this is here to teach us something. This is an obstacle, and the obstacle's the way. What is this here to teach you? What do you want to grow and become from this? Right? Are we going to allow it to paralyze us, or are we going to allow to learn from this? You know, and what do we learn? You know, you got this, babe. Lead in on us, okay?
Yeah.
All right, anybody got anything else that they're like, okay, I'm going through something, want something, need something. What do we got? Anything?
I need the Buckeyes to win today. If y'all could pray for that, that'd be great.
Amen. Amen, Sharon. Yeah.
This is the big game right now. This is it for all the
Okay.
marbles. That's right.
Let's go.
That's right.
Why do we have football players in our health coaching group? Like football lovers, you, Christina, Robin. Okay.
We're Buckeyes, baby. Buckeyes.
All right. All right. I will pray and put that out there for you guys. And then Christina with her Seahawks.
Hey, if you knew anything about what we're doing this season and how much we have been slow starting and sucking, we need all the prayers we can get, because let me tell you, they probably don't deserve to win, but we're true fans. They need to win.
Have you seen the Packers though?
No, I haven't been watching much pro football lately.
Oh my God, it's been awful. I quit watching.
This is a call full of women and emotion. All of a sudden we switched to football. Like,
All right, it's my fault.
Steve was on. No, it's awesome.
Because that's how we get it out, Annika. That's how we get it out.
This is so cool. All right, so we're going to put some love out there for everybody, and that's what I really want to do. I want to kind of put some intention, some positive thoughts and everything for everybody. Every single one of you out there, including football, will go there. So I will put it out for the Buckeyes. I'm going to put it out for everybody who's struggling right now, but I'm going to put it out there especially for each one of you and your families right now. This is the time, this is the season. What we do right now and how we live our life and our health at this very moment, because we only have today, sets us up for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So I want to encourage you guys to be the best versions of yourself today and go tackle it like nobody's business. Okay? So I am going to stop recording because I did